I'll keep this one short and sweet today. I know this is going to sound obvious, but you're probably not doing it. And the reason I know you're probably not doing it is because I never used to understand this and I never used to do it, even though it sounds so fucking stupidly obvious. And it is simple. Only listen to people who are better than you at X. Stop listening to people who are worse than you at the thing. Everyone loves giving you advice on what you should do with your life. That's because advice is cheap. And people love that feeling of importance of like, I've got something to say on this topic. I've got an opinion on this topic, which is fucking rich. A man who's creating a YouTube video which could be, construed as an advice channel. However, I'm not saying you need to do this. I'm not saying you need to tune to this. I'm not saying you need to listen to me. I'm not saying you need to do fucking anything. All I'm saying is that this is an idea that helped my life profoundly in its simplicity. And I'm not even going to recommend that you listen to it. I'm going to say that if me saying this strikes a chord in you, then you listen to it. I'm not saying listen to me just for the sake of it. If it sounds like bullshit, then call bullshit and move on with your life. Hi, my name's Jack and I started this YouTube channel because I used to be a bit depressed and miserable and anxious, and now I feel pretty good most of the time, and a lot of these spiritual esoteric arts have helped me in my life, and yet I really don't like the medium that a lot of them are presented in, and that's not true. I like the medium that a lot of them are presented in. I can handle the hippies, I can handle the Indian gurus, I can handle all that stuff, but I do know that the vast majority of people find that very off-putting, so I thought I would, start a YouTube channel to talk about these esoteric arts in a way that's perhaps a bit more palatable and accessible to the masses, because these ideas have changed my life exponentially. And today it's about stop listening to fucking advice from people who aren't better than you. If they're not fitter and healthier than you, don't listen to their gym advice. If they're not better with women than you, don't listen to their relationship advice. If they're not better at cooking fucking eggs than you, then why would you listen to them when you're cooking your scrambled eggs? And the big one that everyone fucking loves giving you is if they're not richer than you, then do not listen to them to do with your finances, your investments, and your money. This stands for every single person in your life. Your mum, your gran, your gran's gran, your gran's sisters, girlfriends, pals, little brothers, retarded uncle. Every single person in your life, your pals, should be filtered with a 12-foot thick fucking concrete boundary that just holds everyone back. Because everyone loves to give information and impart information all the time about what you should do, and here's what you should do, and because it's easier to give information than it is to change your own life. And so your job is to have a thick boundary and to listen to them, to be attentive, to not be rude, and then to completely disregard what they said, unless they are better than you at the thing, and then move on with your life and do what you're going to do anyway. That's the big secret. But listen, if your sister is better than you at Minecraft and you want to get good at Minecraft, listen to her. If your mum's minted and has 10 million in the bank, then maybe you should listen to her about what you should do with your, new property purchases. And if your gran's better than you at cooking chicken soup and you want to get better at cooking chicken soup, then you should fucking listen to your gran. But if they're not, then internally have a concrete boundary that tells them to fuck off. That is all. It's the most obvious, trite, stupid sounding thing you've ever heard in your life. But I guarantee you that 95% of people out there don't actually do this. So the golden rule is number 1, listen to yourself and your intuition above all else. Even if that mentor is richer than you and they say you should work on this project, if it doesn't feel right for you, then don't do it. But number 2, after you've attuned to that voice, is listen to people who are further along the path and better than you at the thing you are trying to master. Super simple. That is all. Have a good one.